Good evening, I'm Paula Hizovsky. I sit on the board of Educate Advocate. Educate Advocate is a grassroots nonprofit organization that serves families with exceptional needs. Many of the points addressed in the Parental Notification Board policy pertain to the families we serve, including bullying, suicidal ideation, as well as gender. And our website, we have a page titled Gender and Minors, which is at educateadvocateca.com, Gender and Minors. And we have a presentation that a law firm that school districts frequently contract with, which is Fagan, Friedman, and Full Trust, where they lay out their guidance for school districts on affirming identities in students' records, including students on IEPs and 504s. In this presentation on page 28, they have a slide titled Creating Prospective Records of Current Students. What they are advising school districts to do here is how to legally create fake records to fool parents. Further, many of our school districts across the state have school-based health clinics. Here, students can go and receive a variety of healthcare services, and for some of these services, parental consent is not needed, and parents would not be able to access information of what services were received for several services as well. Recently, the Office of Special Education and Rehabilitative Services at our U.S. Department of Education put forward a policy requesting public comment to amend IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, to remove the requirement for public agencies to obtain parental consent prior to accessing public benefits such as Medicaid. In California, this is Medi-Cal. There is a concerted effort going on across many of our school districts directed from the state administration to amplify gender ideology through curriculum and instructional materials that many parents and families are uncomfortable with, and meanwhile to exclude parents from being notified or getting their consent. This in turn has created a social contagion among our youth. The students at most risk are students with exceptional needs. So we need to make sure parents are provided, and that they are provided with no guardrails while they are the most vulnerable to the coercive tactics, to bullying, and to peer pressure. These students are prone to not feel at ease in their body with themselves, and if the message to them is that here is the answer, you were born in the wrong body, this student is most vulnerable to believe that this is the case. If there is no parental notification or consent, how is the parent of the student supposed to know to help their children? They can't. And so on behalf of Educate Advocate, we are grateful that this board has the courage to bring forward this policy to provide parental notification, especially on bullying, suicidal ideation, and gender. And we hope that other districts across California will soon follow your lead as you adopt this policy this evening. Thank you.